Those abilities, they're memorable abilities.
Yeah.
Memorabilities.
I told Brody, don't repeat that story to anybody. I don't want people to think I'm making fun of them, but still, it's funny. But I think that exact kind of local color is why they get 57 sponsors and we have 3.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I'm listening to the Hoss during the day, and Mi Pueblo put ads on it.
Nice.
I'm not. Didn't we beg them like
They didn't need
times?
it. They didn't need it.
Frustrating.
Did not need us. Didn't need business. That's actually what they did, right? I guess we better go ahead and call in. By the time we get called in, it'll be 10 minutes. We'll do a couple of breaks. And I like doing that short break about right before and sending it back for a minute or two and then going back. But now we may not have time to do it.
Well, you got the anthem coming up. They do that before, don't they?
They do that at zeros.
Yeah, you're right.
I still like about 3 minutes, send it back for a couple.
Good evening, 99.1 The Hall.
Hey, Marcy.
Hey,
how are
Marcy.
Hey, y'all doing all right?
Doing great. You?
Good. Y'all ready to get rolling?
We're ready to play some hoops.
Yep.
All right. Hold on just a second, and I'll lock you in.
Thank you.
And he said, "Boy, don't you
Are
lose
the
your
headphones
head
too loud?
off and take it."
Huh?
Are you good here?
Oh, yeah.
Not too loud?
Yeah, great. Great. We're going to interrupt Fancy.
The following is a 99.1 Sports presentation.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Stocktonian along with Coach Jay Hurt with KY Sports Guys, and we're 10 minutes away from Lady Hornet hoop action. The Greene County Lady Dragons making a small drive south. Take on the Lady Hornets here at Metcalfe County High School. Coach Hurt, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing great, and I'll tell you two things. One, that drive back and forth, it's short, but it's difficult. It's the one drive out of all the places we went that if I were driving, I'd still get car sick. I know it's a little better now, but
yeah, it's curvy.
A lot of curves.
And honestly, the thing about it, it's almost like if you know the road well, you're more apt to make someone who's with you a little more, a little sicker because you're going maybe a little faster than it's meant for.
And I'm sure I was the guy frustrating all the folks from the north end of the county because I'm driving about 25 around those curves. Who is this guy? Oh, it's Hurt again. So.
Yeah, I agree. It's a tough drive, a small drive. I couldn't make it every day. I know some people do. Credit to them. I tell you what, also credit to the Lady Hornets. Got it done on Saturday, the throwback game. Butler County came down. Lady Hornets got out to a big lead, lost the lead, and then instead of folding, and Coach Coffin talked about it in the postgame, instead of folding, they fight back and have a pretty convincing win.
It was a good win. Look, Butler County's got a good young squad there. The post kid and the point guard out there were tough to handle. Like you said, we had a 15-point lead. All of a sudden, late, we're down 7. Instead of folding up the 10th, we rallied and were able to take a 7-point victory. Finished the game well, and that's what you're looking forward to there. I do have one other quick non-basketball thing to talk about. You know, when we call in, that depends on what song we interrupt.
Oh, man.
And tonight, when the lights went out in Georgia, the Reba version, I like the Vicki Lawrence version.
You know,
but that's just me.
Love Vicki Lawrence. Thought she was super funny, and it's great when you get that crossover artists who can do TV, do comedy, those people are so talented.
I saw a list of famous Lawrences. It had Trevor Lawrence and all that. Did not have Vicki Lawrence. It upset me very much.
Should have Lawrence of Arabia.
It should have. I think it did have that one, to be honest. So, having said all that, we do want to go back. We have Greene County tonight. Lady Hornets coming off a W in the old school game. Already played Greene County once, which I think you were about to mention. Similar to the Butler County story, we had a big lead early. Greene County came roaring back, except in that one, we weren't able to reverse that trend and close it out. Greene County got us by 12 the first time we met.
By the way, you're listening to Metcalfe Drugs pregame show. We're about 7 minutes, 15 seconds away from Lady Hornet action. You know, Lady Hornets, that's been a bit of a trend at times this year. We saw them open up the year, get big leads, sort of lose those big leads. What does the team have to do as the year goes on? We mentioned this the other day. My view was that you're sort of in the second half of the season, or the second third of the season, should I say. You start out the year before Christmas, then after Christmas, you've got the slog, if you will. The weather's bad, the nights are long, and then you're pushing toward tournaments. And this is in that. You've already got, as you mentioned, playing Greene County 1. What do you have to do when you've got a familiar opponent coming in, a team that you had down for a good part of a game who you lose to? What do you do to not let that happen again, not to let history repeat itself?
Yeah, you know, and what you're talking about, too, that's kind of the intricacies, the mental side of coaching and playing that a lot of people maybe don't appreciate. You've also got school starting back, and you've got all these other things going on, and our kids, they're top-notch students, and they've got homework to turn in and other things to do. And so you're just kind of getting back into that routine of stuff. How do you come out tonight and have that intensity, that enthusiasm that you mentioned? Number one, rivalry game. I think a lot of our kids, Greene County's a special game. We know them, they know us. A lot of interpollination, if you will, between the people, whether we have people that go to church there and vice versa and so forth. So that's part of it. The other thing is, you know, you go back to what the principles your program are built on. We used to always talk about no game being more important than the other, and we're going to show up and play hard every night. If you can establish that as your mentality, it gives you a better chance.
All right, about 5:35 away. You're listening to Metcalfe Drugs pregame show. Let's take it back to the studio for 90 seconds. When we return, we'll talk about Greene County and Metcalfe. Get you some scores, some rebounders, all that on your home for Lady Hornets. KY Sports Guys 99.1, the Hawks.
Hi, this is Jamie Wimsatt from Metcalfe Drugs. We believe that being a good neighbor pharmacy is more than just a catchy name. We take it to heart. That's why we're pleased to announce that for children between the ages of 2 and 12, we offer a free 30-day supply of kids' vitamins every month. These vitamins are important to your child's health, and we like to see healthy kids. So come see us, and we'll get you started today. As your good neighbor pharmacy, we're here to help you at Metcalfe Drugs. That's what we do.
Won't you be my neighbor?
Happy's Restaurant is your cozy hometown place to enjoy daily homemade foods and desserts and free refills on your drink. One Friday night each month, they serve seafood. Delicious breakfast every morning from 5:30 till 10:30. Come join the fun with karaoke from 5 to 8 p.m. on Saturday night. Citywide delivery, birthday, wedding receptions, and banquets. Seniors 62 and over get 10% off. Be sure to check Facebook for more information. That's Happy's on South Main Street here in Edmonton, serving Southern food with a Southern smile. 270-432-7277.
Make yourself at home. ESB provides a variety of options for a new home or refinancing. If you've ever thought about purchasing a new home or refinancing your current mortgage, now's the time. Rates are still at a historic low, and our team of mortgage lenders is here to create the home loan that's right for you. With loan officers throughout South Central Kentucky, we're close to wherever you want to call home. ESB has been locally owned for over 120 years. ESB, an equal housing lender.
99.1 Sports.
Go Hornet!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Stock Tony along with Coach Jay Hurt with the KY Sports Guys, and this Metcalfe Drugs pregame show. We're 3 minutes, 20 seconds away from Lady Hornet action. Lady Dragons of Greene County come in, and as you mentioned, Coach, a familiar foe, a foe that normally you play 2 games against, 3 games for the Lady Hornets this year because they got them in the Christmas tournament. The Hornets later on, also scrimmaging, so a very familiar foe there. But Greene County comes in here having won the last game by 12 points, but Lady Hornets, you mentioned, getting up by 12 and then losing that big lead.
You know, it's interesting, too. You talk about how many times we play them. You talk about how do you get yourself motivated and locked in and so forth. The other thing that both these teams have in their sights is the All-A tournament. Greene County has had a history of doing really well in the 5th Region All-A. Our girls, the defending All-A champions as well, went up to Richmond last year and made it to the Elite 8 there. And so you have that to say, hey, tonight, let's tune up against a good opponent. And both these teams, I think, better than their records would show. And so an opportunity for both to get after tonight and tune themselves up for what will be next week, a big week for both.
Lady Dragons led by 2 players, Kylie Jackson and Tanley Hudgens. Jackson averaging almost 16 a game. Hudgens a little over 12 a game. In their previous matchup, Hudgens scored 19 and getting 10 boards. Kylie Jackson almost a double-double as well, 15 and 9 on December 21st.
Yeah, and that's going to be one of the big stories here. And I believe Caitlin Milby also pulled off the double-double that night. What you have to really hone in on, they killed us on the glass, and that's been a recurring issue for us. It's not every possession. We'll go stretches where we do well, and then for whatever reason, we'll have possessions in a row where we'll go up 3, 4, 5 opportunities at the basket. And so we're going to have to do a better job of keeping especially Hudgens, Milby, and Jackson off the backboard if we want a chance to win tonight.
All right, for the Lady Hornets, same, I think, MO, no matter who you're playing. Obviously, you want to try to block out, try to put a body on someone when shots go in the air, crash the board. But for the Lady Hornets, getting up and down the court, moving the ball, making that extra pass, getting those open shots. Oftentimes those are threes, but not always. A lot of times there's a penetration, drop off on the block or something. Those are the shots that are winning shots for the Lady Hornets.
Yeah, and that's what they're going to have to do. The first time they played them, that's exactly what happened. They came out, Dina and I were calling the game, made a ton of shots, ran up down the floor, handled the pressure, looked really good. It's just a sustainability issue right now for us. We've got to be able to do the things we do well. Instead of 18 or 20 minutes, we've got to do them for 32.
All righty, we're almost ready for action. We're going to take it back to the studio for a national anthem. Take a 2-minute break. When we return, we'll have the opening tips. We'll have the starting lineups as well here on your home for the Lady Hornets and the KY Sports Guys. 99-1, the Hawks.
Ralphie's Fun Center at 702 Happy Valley Road in Glasgow has specials every day of the week for these activities. Monday, skating. Tuesdays, mini golf and inflatables. Wednesdays, bowling. And Thursdays, inflatables. And don't forget, party rooms are available for birthday parties, reunions, and other events. They also have karaoke every second Saturday night of the month. Also, be sure to follow them on Facebook for all of their specials going on the weeks of holidays. Something exciting going on all the time. Go by or call Ralphie's Fun Center, 702 Happy Valley Road, Glasgow, 270-629-GAME.
Attention NCRTC customers. The new year will begin with some exciting things coming February 1st. Look for increased system-wide calling. Also, NCRTC customers will see additions to the channel lineup. And if you are an NCRTC fiber package customer, then you will be really happy because starting in February, NCRTC fiber internet speeds are going to increase with no extra fees for your internet. NCRTC is proud to have served this area for over 60 years and look forward to new and exciting things to come in 2020. Call NCRTC customer service for details on all the exciting improvements coming in February.
Hey, Stock Tony, what do you think of when you think of the Lighthouse Restaurant? Coach, I think of great food, great service, great atmosphere, and of course, families. Country ham, catfish, chicken. Stock Tony, you read my mind. Coach, I think you're thinking what I'm thinking. Family style at the Lighthouse? Magical. I'll drive. The Lighthouse Restaurant in the heart of Sufferwell. Thursdays 10 to 8, Friday and Saturdays 10 to 8:30.
Peace of mind. We all want it. Whether it's about our future or our health, it's nice to know you are covered if you need it. At Glass & Thompson Insurance Agency, Mark Linkus and his staff specialize in peace of mind. As an independent agency, Glass & Thompson can get you the best price on auto, home, life, farm, boat, or business and commercial insurance. Give them a call at 270-432-3491 or go by their office in Edmonton. Glass & Thompson Insurance Agency, providing you with peace of mind.
99.1 Sports.
Go Hornet!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Stock County along with Coach Jay Hurt. You've been listening to the Metcalfe Drugs pregame show. Ready for some lineups, starting lineups, and the tip for Greene County. The Lady Dragons starting number 11, senior guard Kyla McCubbins. Number 20, junior forward Kylie Jackson. Number 21, sophomore forward Tanley Hudgens. Number 22, junior guard Haley Judd. And number 32, junior guard Kaylin Milby. For the Lady Hornets, senior forward Marissa Fields. Number 14, number 21, J.C. Harper, sophomore guard. Number 24, sophomore guard Braylon Davis. Number 30, junior guard Macy Welsh. And number 34, 8th grader Cassie London. Lady Hornets in their home whites. Lady Dragons in their road greens with the yellow trim and white numbers. Coach, we're about ready for this one and getting excited.
Ready to go. One of the better rivalries, I think, throughout the state. Metcalfe County, Greene County. I know that being able to participate in it,
yes,
as a Metcalfe County, and a lot of fun. Easy for me to say.
All right, I want to thank Metcalfe Drugs for the pregame show. J.C. Harper in the center circle. Lady Hornets going to be going left to right. On your radio dial, she'll be jumping up against Tanley Hudgens. Ball's in the air, and here we go. Tip comes to London. Lady Hornets will set it up. London gets it to Fields, stolen away. Lady Dragons have it now, and McCubbins will bring it up the floor. Lady Hornets going to start in the man-to-man. Guarded out there by Harper. She gets the right wing to Judd. Judd up top to Hudgens, guarded by Welsh. The left wing back to McCubbins. Inside. Post move. Might have got away with a walk shot up and good from Tyler Jackson. 2-0, Lady Dragons.
Good post up. Got it to her left hand.
Lady Hornets trying to beat the press. Baseball pass stolen away by Judd. Excuse me, by Milby. She's on the run. Throws it long into the corner and stolen away by Davis. Now Harper on the run. Little Euro step up and no good, but Harper gets her on board. Back up with again, no good. Greene County has it. And they're across the half line with Jackson. Jackson, spin move, up, no good. London pulls the rebound, and she's going to be fouled. Fast and furious in this first minute, Coach.
A lot of action, I tell you. If you like it going back and forth, up and down the floor, this is two good teams for you.
Got to give the Lady Hornets some credit for getting in there and getting a rebound. Now long pass to Fields. Fields passes to Harper. She's tripped up. She makes the drive. She's going to be fouled by Hudgens. It's her first team second.
You can see what you were talking about earlier. Neither team quite into it yet. Just kind of feeling each other out. A couple mistakes early.
Ball comes in. We're going to get a jump ball as Fields and Jackson get tied up underneath. And with 1:03 gone in this first quarter, Lady Dragons will have it back up 2-0. McCubbins will be met at the volleyball line by Harper. Gets it right to Hudgens. Now ball reverses to Jackson. Back up top and three in the air, no good from McCubbins, and Harper runs down the board. She's out ahead. Looking to the right wing. Three up and good. London, great pass. Great set and shot by Cassidy London.
Nice advance. J.C. Harper basically got the rebound, took over the point, and handled it well.
Now Harper on McCubbins. She drops it off to Judd. Head of the key, guard by Braylon Davis. Now right wing, looking inside on the post. Shot up and good. That is Hudgens. That's twice we've seen both baskets from the Lady Dragons coming from the post. Now the Lady Hornets having a little trouble against the Lady Dragon press. Macy Welsh has it. Gets it to London. She's going to have to hurry. Gets it across barely and out of bounds. It's going to be off of Greene County. Stay with the Lady Hornets.
Early on, it's too easy. End of the block. We're playing straight behind, and the entry passes are happening without any trouble for Greene.
Ball comes into Davis now. London will have volleyball line center against a 2-3 zone from Greene County. Now left wing Davis, three, in and out. Rebound comes to Milby. She's advancing against four Lady Hornets. Now pulls it back out to McCubbins. McCubbins will set. Gets it left wing to Jackson. Jackson all the way to the basket. Good defense and off her leg. It's going to go back to the Lady Hornets.
Interesting. She's a really good player, and she won't make that mistake very often. We catch a break there. That was uncontested with the left hand.
Lady Dragons picking back up in this 1-2-2 pressure. It's been giving Lady Hornets a little bit of trouble. They get across now, and Harper has it to the basket. Knocked away by Milby. And she's out on the run. All the way to the hole. Up with it. No good. Rebound. Hudgens up with it and good. Coach Coffey want a quick timeout. Lady Hornets down 6-3.
Love the putback there by Tanley Hudgens. Went up, got it strong, and then a quick power dribble to correct her feet and get herself set, and then right back up off the glass. Look, it's 6-3 them. We've made one perimeter shot. They've made three layups, basically.
Yeah, Lady Dragons definitely showing their size advantage inside. As you mentioned, Lady Hornets giving up some size. Sometimes you got to front that post. If you let a post player much bigger than you catch it in there, you just rely on them basically to miss a chippy.
It has to be stopped before it gets there. That's exactly right.
All right, Lady Hornets are going to enter this one in. Length of the court, Lady Dragons coming back out. They've been pressuring this entire first quarter so far. Ball comes into London to Welsh. Welsh left side now. London gets it across the timeline. She'll set in a long pass into the deep corner. Back out to Welsh. Welsh drives in, shot up, no good. They're going to get her for the charge. Kylie Jackson set her feet. Macy Welsh made the contact, and the official say that one's on Welsh. Be her first, team's first. Greene County already back across the timeline. McCubbins. Lady Hornets have switched to 2-3s on. It pays dividends as Welsh knocks it away, and now Fields gets it to London. London. Welsh. Fields. Left corner. Davis 3. Good. Ball movement once again.
Good extra pass, Marissa Fields.
We've seen Marissa make that shot. That time she gave it up to someone who shoots better and a more open shot. Lady Hornets staying in this 2-3 zone now. Milby has up top. Left wing to McCubbins. Into the flash. The cutter, on Jackson. She goes up. It's going to be fouled. See who that one's on. Be on Marissa Fields. Be her first, team second.
I was looking at it backwards. I was trying to figure out who number 41 was. Or maybe the NBA on Julius Irving, number 6. I thought the thumb was up and everything.
First one up and good by Kylie Jackson. You read right to left, huh?
Apparently so. No comments necessary.
The lefty here. Second one up and good as well for Jackson. 8-6 now. Lady Hornets trail. Macy Welsh gets across the line. Long, hard baseball pass in the corner. Saved in by Davis. But to Greene County. They're on the run with it now. Ball in the left corner. Back up to the left wing to Jackson. Jackson surveying. Going to pull up for the 3. No good. J.C. Harper gets the board. Now London out ahead. On pass up ahead to Fields. Nice rim run. Nice pass catch. Marissa Fields.
Great look. Cassie London on the money.
We've seen her make that pass. It's almost a seam pass in football when the quarterback just throws it to the tight end running straight up the middle of the field. Now 3 up from the Lady Dragons. No good. Out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Lady Dragons.
What Cassie London does, and she's done 3 or 4 times tonight, and sometimes it fools her own teammates, is she will lead them into baskets if you'll just let her. And she did that time. Marissa with a good run.
Gracie Thompson and Maddie Corbett into the game for the Lady Dragons. Ball comes in now to the post. It's going to be tied up by Macy Welsh and back to the Lady Hornets. Coach's zone seems to be somewhat effective in the first couple of minutes the Lady Hornets have used it.
It has been. They started man-to-man. We've been seeing more man-to-man, but the zone so far looks pretty good.
J.C. Harper has it now left corner to Davis. Back up top. Welsh 3. No good. Judd with the rebound. She gets it to Corbin. Corbin back to Judd. Inside to Milby. She turns. Gets it to Thompson. Up top, 3. No good. Rebound comes to Lady Dragons, though, and Milby goes up with a little scoop. 10-8, Lady Dragons. A ball in the left corner to Davis. She hasn't knocked away on the drive. Milby's out with it. Milby all the way to the basket. No one stopped that ball. Rebound comes out on the miss to Corbin. And Jackson has it, and the Lady Dragons will reset. Left corner 3, no good. Rebound comes to Jackson. She just went in there and took it away.
She did, and I know we wanted it over the back. I don't think it was that time.
Lady Dragons have it back. Jackson inside to Milby. Nice move. She kicks it right corner 3. No good. Lady Hornets fighting for the board. J.C. Harper has it. She's going to be fouled.
To be real honest, right now we're just fortunate that Greene County's a little cold. And if you look at their numbers, they're not a great shooting team. They're not a poor shooting team. But right now they're not making open shots, and they got 3 or 4 chances that time.
Got to give the Lady Dragons right now the credit on the aggressiveness factor. They're just hitting the boards harder. London has surveying this 3-2 zone from the Lady Dragons. Davis has it left wing. Up top to London. London's going to reset. Looking for the high screen. Gets it. Now Welsh rolls to the basket, and she's going to get called for her second foul on this attempted steal.
That's 2. That's 2.
It's going to put Macy Welsh. She's saying, I've got it. But Coach Coffey's going to send in Anna Grace Bly, I do believe, to replace Macy.
I like what we were trying to do. We went pick and roll high against the zone, rolled Macy into the soft center of it, just couldn't connect on the pass, and then the result of that mishap on the pass caused the foul.
Under 2 minutes in this first quarter now. Lady Dragons up 10-8. Thompson has Judd. Corbin right wing now back up top to McCubbins. Judd Lady Dragons will reset. Now on the right wing is McCubbin. She drives in, kicks it to Thompson. Thompson drives. Now back to Corbin. The Lady Dragons will once again reset. Lady Hornet zone been a little bit trouble for the Lady Dragons to get a set going. Once the ball goes to the basket, it's been where the Lady Dragons have been effective. Left baseline, shot up from about 8, and that's good from Haley Judd. That was a nice play.
Basket number 22, Haley Judd.
Ludden's going to bring it up for the Lady Hornets, trailing 12-8. We're near the 110 mark. Right corner, Harper drives it in, shot up, no good. They're going to get it for the charge. Coach, we've seen 3 offensive fouls so far here. Looks like these officials are determined to call the charge. As Kylie Jackson going to replace Judd for Greene County. 1:07 to go in the first. Lady Hornets trailing 12-8.
You know, it's one of those things you can complain about the calls. Maybe they're not block charge. I don't know. But we're heading in there with no real purpose or no intent to kick. And, you know, that's the call that you get in the 4th regional lot.
3 up and no good for the Lady Dragons. Fields pulls down the rebound. London on the drive. Gets it to Harper in the corner, but it's knocked away and stolen away by Jackson. Now back to London. She'll dribble in, now has it knocked away. The Lady Dragons have it back. Hudgens. Thompson. Hudgens drives in, kicks it. Thompson 3, no good. J.C. Harper pulls down the rebound. Braylon Davis is also doing a good job with the block out there. Thompson, as Harper gets up, she's going to be fouled. And that's foul's going to go against Maddie Corbett.
Glad you pointed it out because you did on. JC did a good job getting the rebound. Braylon Davis with the box out to clear some space, effective.
One of the things you were talking about earlier, go back to that JC play. JC gave up essentially an open three-pointer to drive into that contact. So you talked about shooting the open shot that's there sometimes. We're at 15 seconds now. 3 up in there for Davis. No good. Lady Hornets crash the board. Harper pulls it down. Step through, up, and rolls off the rim. Lady Dragons have it now. Out ahead is McCubbins. 2 seconds. Shot up from 3. It's good if it goes, and it does not. And that's how the first quarter will end. Lady Hornets trailing 12-8 to the Lady Dragons. Let's take it back to the station for 30 seconds. You're on your home for the Lady Hornets on the KY Sports Guys. 99-1, the Hawks.
Gary Murphy of Murphy's Electrical Contracting has got you covered for all of your electrical needs. He's fully licensed and insured. He gives free estimates. You can guarantee when you call Gary at 270-590-3834, you'll be getting professional service. And remember, if those wires are looking scary, call Gary. Serving Hart and surrounding counties, 270-590-3834. That's Murphy's Electrical Contracting.
99.1 Sports.
Go Hornets!
Welcome back, everybody. Second quarter coming up, 12-8. Your score, Greene County with a lead over your Lady Hornets. Let's get you some stats. For Greene County, Jackson and Hudgens have 4 apiece. Judd and Milby have 2 apiece, total of 12 for the Lady Hornets. Fields with 2, Braylon Davis with 3, Cassie London with 3. 8 points for your Lady Hornets. So far, 2 teams that seem to be struggling to get into the flow of this thing. On the one hand, Greene not playing well. We're lucky to be down 4.
I think I didn't get a little chance to look at just the total number of shots, but I feel like Greene County's 2-1 on us on that one, close to at least. Now the ball in for Greene County, shot up, no good. Rebound comes to Greene County, shot up again, and that one's good from Jackson. Extend its lead to 14-8. Ball ahead, knocked out of bounds by Greene County. The Lady Hornets will retain it. We're just starting in the second quarter. A big number you didn't mention there, Macy Welsh, who's on the floor now, has 2 fouls.
Indeed.
Ball comes into London. Starting 5 on the floor for the Lady Hornets. Lady Dragons is sort of confusing 3-2 against the Lady Hornets here. Ball goes in the corner to Davis. Now reversal, Welsh left wing. Up top to London, back right wing, Davis, 3. In and out. Fields with the rebound, has it blocked. She's going to be fouled. She'll go to the line for 2.
Nice offensive rebound, and I like what Braylon did there. Look, she had a look the first time, and she took it earlier. This time she let the ball reverse and come back to her. Got a more open look and nearly made it. This is a kid that shoots about 40% from 3. So
first one up and no good from Fields. Another one that's just sort of in and out. Braylon shot in and out that one as well. Second free throw for Fields, looking to cut in the 6-point lead. Rolls in this time. 14-9 now. Lady Hornets going to pick up with a little full court pressure. Judd pulls up at the half line, has it knocked back to her. Now ball on the floor. Battle for it, taken away. Harper has it. Drops it off to Davis. Davis, a little mid-range shot. Good.
Like the pass from J.C. Harper, unselfish.
Through the defender to her. Dished. The ball ahead by Lady Dragons. They beat it this time. Maybe a wall, but no call on Tanley Hudgens. She's going to make it. 16-11 now. Lady Dragons pulling the pressure back. Looks like they're going to go into a 2-3 zone now. J.C. Harper on the high post. Sends it to Welsh. Now on the post to Fields. Back to Welsh. Welsh drives. Tries to drop it off. It has it taken away by Judd. Judd, right wing to Jackson. Jackson back to Judd. Back to Jackson. Now inside on the post to Hudgens. She's up with the shot and good. Draws a foul, makes the basket, will go to the line for one.
She hurt us the last game, had 19 and 11 rebounds. She's hurting us again, and I tell you, you got to like what she does in there. Well-trained, well-coached. Gets it, power dribble, squares herself up, makes the basket.
That's 2 on Marissa Fields. On that foul, it's Annika Reed will come in to replace her. Shot up and good. Now it's 19-11, Lady Dragons. 6:20 to go in the second. Cassie London going to walk it up. Lady Dragons back in the 2-3 now. They've switched this zone up, Coach, and it's been a little bit confusing to Lady Hornets, I feel. 3 in the air for Welsh. No good. Rebound run down by Milby. Now she's on the run. Gets it to McCubbins. McCubbins baseline shot up. Wipe it off. Charge.
Good call. Macy Welsh deserves the credit, and she's got to be leading the team in charges taken this year.
And that's a gutsy play with those 2 fouls to stand in there to count on the official go and charge there. But now she is also probably looking at patterns. Officials will call charges here tonight.
And at the end of the day, you just don't know. It could go either way. So it was risky, but it was a good play.
London now. Welsh, left wing. Back up top to London, looking on the high post to Harper. Harper dribbles, kicks it to Davis. Now ball reverses to Welsh, and she's going to drive. And a little worried there. A lot of contact, but they're going to get Jackson with the foul. That'll be her second. Be the 7th on the Lady Dragons. Macy Welsh going the line for 1-1 as Thompson is going to replace Jackson.
It's odd. It doesn't feel like there have been that many fouls called, but the offensive fouls tally as well, and so 17 fouls against Green.
Macy Welsh shot up and no good. It's a rarity right there to see Macy Welsh miss a free throw.
Shooting well over, I was going to say the same thing, but you go ahead.
Well over 90% on the year. We should have said it in stereo as the Lady Dragons have it now. Corbin. Thompson into the corner to Hudgens. Back up top. Knocked away. Almost stolen, but Corbin retains it. Lady Hornets in this 2-3 zone. Ball goes high post to Milby. Knocked away by Davis. Davis is in there, going to tie up Milby. He's going to go back to the Lady Hornets.
Both teams look confused on the offensive end from the other team's zone, and we're changing it up a little. They're changing it up a little, but neither team looks fluid offensively.
A.J. Glass is going to replace J.C. Harper here for the Lady Hornets. She'll join London, Welsh, Reed, and Davis. Ball goes high post. Now kick back to London for 3. No good. Hudgens has the rebound for the Lady Dragons. Gets it to Corbin. She'll set it up against this 2-3 zone. Right wing Thompson. Lady Hornets extending to try to trap, but they get away. Judd to the basket. Up. No good. Battle for the rebound underneath. Glass gets it to London. London has it taken away from her by Corbin. Corbin to the basket, lefty up, no good, and London with the rebound. She's out on the run now, right side, nice pass diagonally to Davis on the block, good, basket, and the harm. She's going to the line for 1.
Cassie London again, great vision, let her teammate open, good run by Braylon, nice finish.
Cassie London had that one up the right-hand side, as you mentioned, right wing, drove it in, and saw Braylon Davis break 3 on the block, nice pass, nice catch and finish by Davis. She'll have 1 on the line now, and it rattles out. 19-13, we're at 4:30 to go. Lady Hornets trail in this second quarter. Ball goes into Milby. Milby, right wing, good. That is Hudgens. Extend it to 8 again for the Lady Dragons. Now ball taken away. Corbin reads the passing lane, takes it up, and good. It's a 10-point lead all of a sudden, Coach. Seeing Greene County with the steals, reading those passing lanes here, getting the hands in the way. Glass has it now, drops it inside to Welsh. Welsh spins to the paint, shot up, no good. Rebound comes strong board by Hudgens.
Little danger time right now, down 10. Greene County with the ball, need a stop.
Judd's going to set it up, gets it inside to Milby. Milby, ball reverses, swings around, now reverses to Corbin. Corbin drives in. Right side to Thompson. Thompson's going to pull from 3. No good, and there's London with the board. London look ahead. Saw Braylon maybe just a half second too late, and Greene County got back, knocked it out of bounds. Let's stay with the Lady Hornets as J.C. Harper going to replace Cassie London, give her a little rest. Harper inbounding now. It's up top to Welsh. Welsh, Glass, inside to Reed. Reed spins baseline up with it, has it blocked and taken away by Hudgens. Corbin will walk it up for the Lady Dragons. She centers it. Gets it to Judd. Judd trapped in front of the Lady Hornet bench, but gets out of it. Moves the left baseline, then finds an open Milby about 15 feet, and she drains it. Ball ahead to Harper. Over her head. She saves it in, but right to Thompson, and Thompson going to lead the charge for the Lady Dragons. Ball goes inside to Hudgens. Hudgens has it taken away by Harper. Harper is ahead to Davis. It's knocked away. Fight for it. Delayed call. We'll see who stays with. I believe it's going to stay with Lady Hornets as Summer Scott will come in for the Lady Dragons. And Grace Bly for the Lady Hornets.
Give credit that last time Gracie Thompson, the senior, a heady play to deflect that layup.
Number 30 as well, Kate Judd, make her first appearance for the Lady Dragons as Cassie London will also return for the Lady Hornets to replace Braylon Davis.
And to be clear, she deflected the pass that would have led to a layup.
Yes.
If she had deflected the layup, that would be a block.
J.C. Harper having a little bit of trouble getting in. Now gets in too well. She has it tapped away, but runs it down at the volleyball line. And Cassie London will set this offense against this Greene County 2-3 zone. She goes left wing. Welsh, she pulls the 3. No good. Greene County with the board. Judd gets it to Scott. And Judd again. Inside goes to Judd. Judd up with it. No good. Battle for the board, and Welsh comes out with it. London now up ahead. Step through, shot up, no good. Rebound comes to Haley Judd. Haley Judd now leading the break for Greene County. Pulls up from about 10, and it rolls in. Deadened it against the back of the iron. Rolled it in. London gets it to Welsh. Back to London. Now she's going to set it up. Got J.C. Harper on the high post against this 2-3 zone. Gets it left wing to Welsh. Welsh with the runner. No good. Out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Lady Hornets. Corbin will enter for the Lady Dragons along with Milby. Braylon Davis will replace Macy Welsh for the Lady Hornets, who trail 27-13 with 1:36 to go in the second. Harper looks to get it in. Now does to Bly. Bly puts it on the floor. Knocked away, but to Harper. Now left corner to Glass. She pulls up. No good. Milby has a head. Got away with a double dribble, possibly, but now Hall just seemed to stay with her somehow magically. She gets it to Corbin, and it seems like that kind of night right now for the Lady Dragons.
Looked like something out of Australian rules football. Just run a few, bounce a few, run a few, bounce a few, but it worked.
I'm not sure that ball didn't hit her knees, her shins, and her toes on the way down to the basket. 1:20 to go here in this first half. Lady Hornets with a bit of a struggle right now to get points on the board. 29-13. Want to keep it right here, by the way. We'll thank all of our season sponsors: the Lighthouse Restaurant, Glass & Thompson Insurance, Edmonton State Bank, Ralphie's Fun Center, SCRTC, Gallagher's Auto Service, The Printing Press, Metcalfe Drugs, Ma's Deli, Pappy's, and Murphy's Electrical. Keep it right here. Got the Glass and Thompson halftime show coming up in just 1 minute and 20 seconds.
Big thanks to our sponsors, and a reminder for those of you out listening, go out and patronize. Is that the right word? These businesses.
Patronize, yes.
Give them a look. Go get you an insurance quote, or grab you some food at one of the restaurants, and so forth and so on. These people are helping us out and letting us broadcast these games, and we appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely do that. And, still time, if you'd like to get on, just holler at us. We'll get you into these games. As a sponsor, Cassie London now is going to bring it up. 1:10 to go in this first half. Gets it to the right wing to the block. Fly looking in high post to Harper now. Good ball movement out to London for three. No good. And Judd runs down the rebound, gets it ahead to Scott. Scott pulls up, cross-court pass to Corbin. Corbin pulls for three, and that one's good.
Big shot right there. They hadn't buried the trifecta yet, and that's just the cherry on the top of a dominant performance right now for Greene County.
Lady Hornets trailing 32-13. Davis, left wing. Cross-court pass to Bly.
And I know I'm interrupting, but everything's happening in the half. Everything's happening in the half, and we're struggling in the half.
London now puts on the floor, pulls up from about 18, no good. Rebound comes to Haley Judd. Gets it across to Corbin. Corbin back to Judd. For 22 seconds now. Judd has Corbin. Dribbles right. Gets it on the right corner, now back to Corbin. For 10 seconds. Corbin gets it to Kate Judd. Up top, she's looking inside and finds, and now taken away and tied up by the Lady Hornets. Will stay with the Lady Dragons with 2.4 to go. Lady Dragons will send in Tanley Hudgens for this last 2.4. Lady Hornets trailing here 32-13. Don't think anybody wanted to come out, Coach.
They had the wrong one for sure. Coach Blades was certainly going to get it corrected.
Ball comes in, and it's knocked away by J.C. Harper. Harper runs down, is going to get one off. Will it count if it goes? No. Doesn't go anyway, and that's how the first half will end here. Lady Hornets having some trouble getting the ball in the hoop, trailing 32-13. Come back here in 2 minutes. The Glass and Thompson Insurance halftime show. Once again, Lady Hornets trailing 32-13. We'll take it back to the station for 2 minutes. And you're home for Lady Hornets and the KY Sports Guys. 991, the Hoss.
When it comes to auto repair and service, you can rest assured your vehicle is in the best of hands with Gallagher's Auto Service. Stop in at 314 North Main Street in Edmonton at the junction of 68 and 80, or you can call 270-432-3366. That's 432-3366. Gallagher's Auto Service, where experience keeps you rolling.
Hi, this is Jamie Wimsatt from Metcalfe. We believe that being a good neighbor pharmacy is more than just a catchy name. We take it to heart. That's why we're pleased to announce that for children between the ages of 2 and 12, we offer a free 30-day supply of kids' vitamins every month. These vitamins are important to your child's health, and we like to see healthy kids. So come see us, and we'll get you started today. As your good neighbor pharmacy, we're here to help you at Metcalfe Trust. That's what we do.
Won't you be my neighbor?
Make yourself at home. ESB provides a variety of options for a new home or refinancing. If you've ever thought about purchasing a new home or refinancing your current mortgage, now's the time. Rates are still at a historic low, and our team of mortgage lenders is here to create the home loan that's right for you. With loan officers throughout South Central Kentucky, we're close to wherever you want to call home. ESB has been locally owned for over 120 years. ESB, an equal housing lender.
Peace of mind. We all want it. Whether it's about our future or our health, it's nice to know you are covered if you need it. At Glass & Thompson Insurance Agency, Mark Linkus and his staff specialize in peace of mind. As an independent agency, Glass & Thompson can get you the best price on auto, home, life, farm, boat, or business and commercial insurance. Give them a call at 270-432-3491 or go by their office in Edmonton. Glass & Thompson Insurance Agency.
J&J Floor Care is a proud supporter of Hornet and Lady Hornet basketball. J&J is an insured floor care service that has over 10 years of combined experience. Offering floor stripping, waxing, buffing, and overall maintenance of most flooring types. For a free estimate, call Josh Neal or Justin Bruce. J&J Floor Care. Below average prices with above average results.
The KY Sports Guys, the voice of Hornet and Lady Hornet basketball. Make sure to tune in every Wednesday night at 5 p.m. on 99.1 The Hoss. Expect the unexpected with the KY Sports Guys.
Your Lady Hornets, Marissa Fields has 3. Braylon Davis leads the team with 7. Cassie London with 3. Your score at half, 32-13. And real quick, the Stock Tony, here's the tail of the tape. In the second quarter, Greene County shoots 9 of 14, 64%. We're 2 of 13 for 15%. 14 of 29 from the field overall for Greene County. Listen to this, 13 out of 20 from 2. 13 out of 20 from 2. Rebounding, 22 rebounds for Greene County, only 11 for our Lady Hornets. They have 7 offensive rebounds to our 8 defensive rebounds. That means they're getting approximately half of every time they miss a shot. And therein lies the problem. Now, here's the thing. You've been around basketball plenty. It's not hard to identify the issue. Fixing it, that's the issue.
Yeah, we can all be critics, I guess, right? Fixing it's the issue. The thing is this, too. Look, 32-13. We've seen the Lady Hornets get to feeling it. The Lady Hornets can put up a lot of points. The 3 start going. We've seen Macy Welsh sort of hampered with foul trouble here and just some shots not going, even missed a free throw. So, obviously, Lady Hornets are looking for getting that 3 ball rolling in the second half, figuring out this 2-3 and 3-2 zone, which has seemed to be a little bit confusing, as I think you mentioned earlier. And then they're switching back and forth between, and it's sort of the look is giving the Lady Hornets some fits here tonight.
Now, you can't do this all the time, and at some point you have to execute in the half court, but the easiest way to not be confused by a 3-2 or a 2-3 is don't face it. And that's the thing. Even they're back out of the pressure. Even if they make, let's get the ball. It's taking us too long to get the ball out of the basket. We're not pushing it secondary. Even after making, getting at least an attempt to. You don't have to shoot it every time. You don't have to drive it in there and throw up something crazy. But at least put some pressure on them to defend us, even after they make. And you got to give Coach Blades credit. They were having some success with the press, but then he thought, hey, let's just get back here and make them work against the half court. We just haven't solved that puzzle yet.
Yeah, you mentioned the lack of transition baskets for the Lady Hornets. It's something that between running out of missed shots especially and off steals, it's just not happening here tonight. Lady Hornets just not also getting those shots in the sets to go either and not getting those rebounds. Almost as you said, 50% of the time when Greene County shoots, they put the shot back up.
If you go back and think through the shots, Cassie London hit a 3 in transition. Braylon Davis hit 1 out of a half-court set. Braylon Davis got a layup in transition. If you broke it down out of the 13 points we have and you go back, I would be shocked if 8 of the 13 didn't come in transition. When you can total 5 points in the half-court, that's a real issue. And so, again, you got to figure out how to stop them from getting easy second shots. That's number 1. Number 2, you got to be able to get the defensive rebound, or even if they make, you got to be able to turn it into transition, give yourself some chances at some easier buckets.
I have seen a couple times when it did work, as you mentioned, very few times. Also saw Greene County doing really well, playing passing lanes and getting out, getting shots, getting arms up and deflecting those passes ahead. Lady Hornets got a lot to fix. I'm sure Coach Coffey's talking about that now. We're 3:50 to go. Before the half ends, once again, you're listening to the Glass Thompson Insurance halftime show. Tell you, I think I'm ready for the return, Coach, of which Lady Hornet is it.
All
We're going to do that after the break. Let's take a 90-second break, and we'll play a little which Lady Hornet is it on your home for the Lady Hornets and the KY Sports Guys. 99.1, the Hoss.
Happy's Restaurant is your cozy hometown place to enjoy daily homemade foods and desserts and free refills on your drink. One Friday night each month, they serve seafood. Delicious breakfast every morning from 5:30 till 10:30. Come join the fun with karaoke from 5 to 8 p.m. on Saturday nights. Citywide delivery, birthday, wedding receptions, and banquets. Seniors 62 and over get 10% off. Be sure to check Facebook for more information. That's Happy's on South Main Street here in Edmonton, serving Southern food with a Southern smile. 270-432-7277.
Attention Attention NCRTC customers. The new year will begin with some exciting things coming February 1st. Look for increased system-wide calling. Also, NCRTC customers will see additions to the channel lineup. And if you are an NCRTC fiber package customer, then you will be really happy because starting in February, NCRTC fiber internet speeds are going to increase with no extra fees for your internet. NCRTC is proud to have served this area for over 60 years and look forward to new and exciting things to come in 2020. Call NCRTC customer service for details on all the exciting improvements coming in February.
Gary Murphy of Murphy's Electrical Contracting has got you covered for all of your electrical needs. He's fully licensed and insured. He gives free estimates. You can guarantee when you call Gary at 270-590-3834, you'll be getting professional service. And remember, if those wires are looking scary, call Gary. Serving Hart and surrounding counties, 270-590-3834. That's Murphy's Electrical Contracting.
99.1 Sports.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Stockton along with Coach Jay Hurt. You listen to the Glass & Thompson Insurance halftime show. We're 1:35 away from second half action. Going to play a little Which Lady Hornet Is It? Now, if you don't know how to play Which Lady Hornet Is It, rules are simple. At KY Sports Guys is their Twitter handle. At KY Sports Guys. Go there and tell us which Lady Hornet is it. And once you've done that, first correct answer will win a free KY Sports Guys, KY Sports Guys t-shirt. All right, this Lady Hornet's favorite athlete, Jenny Finch. And Jenny Finch, a great role model, great athlete, by the way. I would hate to have to hit a Jenny Finch pitch. That's hard to say. Notice how I slowly said that. She wants a maroon Jeep or Charger. Maroon, I love that too. Wants to go to Paris. That'd be great.
Looking for answers?
Yeah. Looking for the color yellow. Favorite meal, taco salad. It's an interesting one. I do like taco salad. Loves sour cream and onion Pringles. Loves the Tennessee Titans. Must have been happy Saturday night watching them beat those Patriots. Loves the show Grey's Anatomy. Loves softball. Biggest influence is parents. And she loves to hang out in the locker room, eat at Subway, loves Mombamba, and she loves skiing. She hates chocolate milk. That's a strong take on chocolate milk.
That is.
Which Lady Hornet is that? Let us know. Win a free KY Sports Guys t-shirt. Second half about ready to begin. The Lady Hornets will begin with the starting five. Fields, Harper, Davis, London, and Welsh. They'll be going right to left. On your radio dial, they'll also have the ball. Macy Welsh will inbound it. Lady Dragons showing the 2-3 zone. And we're underway. London brings it across. Gets to Davis. Now left corner to Welsh. Back to London, cross court. Now looking inside. Pass knocked away, but London retains it right wing. Back up top to Davis. Davis thought about the three now. To London, right wing, shot up, and no good. Rebound comes to Judd for the Lady Dragons. Ball cross inside to Hudgens. She puts it in to extend this lead, 34-13.
Does such a good job of getting squared up, hanging in the air, getting herself set, and then making that shot. She's a finisher.
Lady Hornets with the ball. 2-3 zone from the Lady Dragons. There's been 2-3. They've been 3-2. Left wing, Davis. Davis now almost taken away by McCubbins, but Welsh has it. Pulls up for the three, and that one's back rim. Ball now to Hudgens. She's going to bring it across for the Lady Dragons. Gets it to Jackson in the corner. Inside to Hudgens on the block. And once again, if you let Kaylee Hudgens catch it there, she's going to make those baskets.
If she gets it from 2 feet, it's going in, no doubt.
London has it now for the Lady Hornets.
Something that cannot be said about either of our careers, by the way.
Well, I had to be on the floor first.
Same here.
Ball goes inside to J.C. Harper. She's fouled on the block. Our first look at McKinley Crane tonight for the Lady Hornets. She'll replace Marissa Fields. J.C. Harper's going to inbound this one now, 6:35 to go. Lady Hornets trailing 36-13 inside to Welsh. Now back out to London. London drives it in, pulls up from 10. Back rim, bounces, no good. Rebound, Lady Dragons. Jackson will bring it across, drive left, drop it off to McCubbins. Now inside to Milby. Steps call on Milby inside. We'll go back to the Lady Hornets. We've had a guess or two here from Justin Bruce, but no, it's not Carly Howard. But thank you for playing. He played Jeopardy, by the way. He said, "Who is Carly Howard?" Jeopardy on tonight, the Tournament of Champions.
I'm excited about that. The DVR is rolling.
London has it now. 6:05 to go in the third. Gets it left wing. Welsh 3. Misses it. Ball comes to McCubbins. She gets it ahead now. Lady Dragons with numbers. Milby drops it off. Nice pass, and Judd finishes.
Look, somehow you got Macy shooting it, who's a rebounder, and she's the only one back, and it's 4-on-1. That's just not what you're looking for there.
J.C. Harper takes it in. She's going to have it knocked off her foot. It's going to go back to Greene County. Lady Hornets looking to pick up the pressure. Greene County beats it relatively easy. Jackson inside, shot up, no good. Harper fouls her. Coach Coffey not happy with the press from the Lady Hornets. Seemed a little disorganized there.
I think you got, again, it's easy to see the issues. It's a different thing trying to get it stopped and figured out. And it's extremely hard to do mid-game. It's one of those things you almost like to get back to practice and say, okay, here, and here is what you're looking at. But
Jackson up at first. It's like trying to hit 3 or 4 balls off the 10th tee.
Yes.
Second
yes, sir.
one up and good as well.
And that's probably the feeling, if you've ever played any golf and you're struggling and it's about the 11th hole, and you got to get through that. You got to fight through it and finish.
Welsh has it now, drives it in all the way to the basket. Runner just won't go in tonight for Macy. She's getting frustrated out there. She's getting some shots, just not falling.
That was a decent take. Just didn't go in. But then, I'm sure both coaches, I say both, but all the coaches over here wondering where the offensive rebounding is. You got a shot up, and nobody attacking the glass, nobody back either. It's frustrating.
Harper inbounds it, knocked out of bounds. She'll have it back to inbound again. She gets it in the left corner to London. London now drives across, gets to Davis. Long 2, good. It's close to 3, but her toe was on the line.
It's a pretty step back. Nice move to create her own shot.
Judd now gets it across to the Lady Dragons. Jackson. Now McCubbins inside, and there again. Easy post entry, easy catch, easy shot.
Look, if you get Coach Dina's stats out after the game, you're just going to see a bunch of shots in the shot chart under the bucket.
Cassie London now for 3 on the other end, no good. McKinley Crane doing some work underneath, and she's going to draw the foul against Tanley Hudgens. Good box out from McKinley going for that offensive board. Marissa Fields going to re-enter the game now for McKinley Crane. Harper inbounds it. Davis. Pump fake now, drives, now dishes. 3. London, no good. Welsh tips it to Fields on the offensive board, and Fields going to be tied up. It's going to go back to the Lady Dragons. It's 4:40 to go in the third.
I don't know which Lady Hornet it is, but, Marissa kind of went and got that like Jenny Finch. A lot of aggressiveness there.
Now taken away on the press by London. She goes up with it, but it's knocked away. That's knocked out of bounds by London. It's going to stay with the Lady Dragons.
Thought we got a hack there, but the official looking at it said no, so we're going to have to play on.
Lady Hornets are picking up in the full court here. Milby gets across the Lady Dragons. Now to Jackson. Left corner, now back up top of the Cubs will reset. And now Jackson has it, drops it off inside to Milby, and she's going to be called for walk. A.J. Glass going to replace Macy Welsh for the Lady Hornets. .418 to go here is Greene County going to send in Corbin and Thompson to replace McCubbins and Milby.
Justin Bruce wants to know if I just gave it away. My lips are sealed. Also want to mention that Tammy Tarter mentioned earlier that she liked the Vicki Lawrence version of The Night the Lights Went Out in Georgia as well. Person with good taste, apparently.
There you go. Ball goes in now. Nice. Post pass from Harper to Fields. Marissa puts it in. 42-17 now. 4 minutes to go in the third. Ball comes ahead to Corbin now. Greene County will reset. Corbin left wing. Looking inside. has it and up and good. That's Stanley Hudgens once again on the block.
Again, I know we're behind a lot. I know we're trying to do some things, but, you know, if they're going to shoot it from 2 feet all night, it's just going to continue to get worse.
Braylon Davis pulls up for the three, makes it. And Greene County looking to beat this Lady Hornet pressure, having a little more trouble with it, but get it across. Jackson drops it off. Nice pass. Shot up and good from Haley Judd. London back across now for the Lady Hornets. Lady Dragons down to this 3-2 zone. Ball goes left corner. Davis, three. Good. Braylon Davis, 2 threes in a row now for the Lady Hornets.
She shot the ball well tonight and all year long.
Ball ahead, tipped out of bounds. We'll see who the officials say it was off of. They say off of the Lady Hornets. 3:02 to go as Anna Grace Bly will return. She'll replace J.C. Harper. Lady Hornets going to stay in the 2-3 zone. Look to trap up top. Ball goes left wing now. Cross court and shot up on the runner from Hudgens. She tried the little Euro step. That's really about where she's made her hay tonight. Ball ahead the field. She can't handle the pass. Going to go out of bounds. You got a winner. Justin Bruce got the hint. As Gracie Thompson re-enters the game for the Lady Dragons. Marissa Fields, which Lady Hornet is. Congratulations, Mr. Bruce.
It's maybe Justin's 7th or 8th shirt. I'm not sure.
Greene County's going to take a timeout here. 2:42 to go in the third with the lead 46-20.
J&J Floor Care is a proud supporter of Hornet and Lady Hornet basketball. J&J is an insured floor care service that has over 10 years of combined experience, offering floor stripping, waxing, buffing, and overall maintenance of most flooring types. For a free estimate, call Josh Neal or Justin Bruce. J&J Floor Care, below average prices with above average results.
Come out here and put on in front of the home crowd, but what do? You've got 10 minutes, 11 minutes almost left. Obviously, try to fight and claw back in, but can you get some good out of this, even if you can't overcome this?
Oh, 100%. Look, anytime you're on the floor, you can get some good out of it. You got 8 minutes in the fourth quarter, 2:42 here, and all you're looking for is effort, enthusiasm, and playing the game the right way. That's the stuff you got to get right now. Don't worry about the scoreboard, but what's the effort level?
Tipped away by London. Now Davis ties up. Greene County player. It's Jackson. It's going to go back to Lady Hornets. Speaking of effort, London and Davis out there on the trap getting the turnover. And London's going to bring it up. Lady Dragons will go back into the 2-3 as ball comes to Davis. She banks it in, 3. Braylon Davis on fire right now. Lady Dragons beat the pressure. Judd gets it to Corbin. Corbin Davis has the ball taken away though by Corbin. Now shot up and no good from Jackson, but she's going to be fouled by Cassidy London. She'll go to the line for 2.
You talk about the firepower that this team has when we get hot. Right now, Braylon Davis is hot, and all, you know, you've cut it to 20. You got 12 left in the third. Try to cut it to 18, get it down to 15, and then maybe you're back in a ball game.
Shot up and good from Jackson. He says it's 21, but your points are well taken. You can't get 20 points at once. Chip away. Second one up and no good. Rebound comes to London. London drives in now, gets to Bly. Bly, a little bit of trouble on the right corner, and we're going to get a timeout from Coach Coffey. It's going to be a 30 as well. And Grace Bly found herself trapped there in front of the student section. Coach Coffey wisely calling that timeout with 2:01 to go in the third. Lady Hornets trailing 47-26.
You talk about it, you can't get a 20-point play or a 21-point play. That's accurate. And what we were both sitting here talking about goes back to some of those underlying beliefs of your program that people may find cheesy and hokey or whatever. But if you really believe that you're trying to win every possession, that's it. For 32 minutes, try to win every possession. That's how teams come back from these deficits. Because right now, scoreboard doesn't matter. Nothing matters except for execute this possession, try to win this possession. You do that, then you try to win the next possession. If you do that, put it all together, sometimes you give yourself a chance.
We have seen the Lady Hornets winning a few of these possessions as of late. A much better third quarter They've doubled up their output just in the third quarter alone. Cassie London surveying this 2-3 zone, looking for Glass. He's in the game on the high post. Now London has it, dribbles in, left wing Bly. Now skip pass to Davis. Davis, right wing, looking inside the field. Now good pass to Glass. It gets through her hands, so Greene County has it out on the run. Take to the basket, shot no good by Corbin. Rebound to Bly. She's going to be fouled there by Corbin. Once again, you're talking about this hustle. It's 3 team fouls there by Greene County so far, by the way, 2 on the Lady Hornets. But hustle, you see Anna Grace Bly getting back and getting what looked like an easy basket, not giving up on the play.
That's exactly right. I also like the offense on the other end. Good job with the short corner stuff. Just couldn't connect the pass. Man-to-man from Greene County this time.
All right, the third defense we've seen. Bly has it left wing.
That was my poor man's Bill Rafferty, by the way.
I would say be more enthusiastic, but nobody can be as enthusiastic. Good look to Marissa Fields from Cassie London. Nice catch. She's going to go to the line for 2 on the shot. That was one of those over the, just run the 9 pattern, or the 0 pattern, excuse me, put it out over the shoulder.
That's it, and it was well done. Nice pass.
First one up and rolls out for Fields.
Marissa didn't stop the route. See, she kept going.
Almost reminiscent of Eli dropping one down the chimney to Mariel Manningham in the Super Bowl.
Good memory, sir.
Fields with the second one. That one's good. Going to cut it to 20, 47-27 as we're at the 110 mark in the third. Lady Hornets still picking up in the 2-1-2 here. Ball across. Now inside to Hudgens, and she turns just too strong in there for the Lady Hornet defense right now. Ball ahead, Davis, 3. He is feeling it. 3 for Braylon Davis. Greene County inbounds us now. Hudgens gets it up to Milby. Milby knocked away by Davis. The Fields, but Milby gets it back. Now right corner to Jackson. Jackson inside to Hudgens with the runner up and good. She's going to go to the line for 1.
Twice Braylon's got stuck down there guarding the bucket, and it's just we're trying to press and scramble. It's just unfortunate, tough matchup for her. She's shooting it extremely well. Credit her teammates for finding her because she's hot.
Braylon's, that shot's up no good. Braylon saying, what can I do? You know, she's giving up a lot of size. Doing the best she can, as you mentioned. Now London has it. Drives it in, kicks it back to Marissa Fields for the 3. Good. All of a sudden, we're under 20 here, Coach. 51-33 with 15 seconds to go in the third. Greene County gets it across, loses it out of bounds with 9.4 to go. The Lady Hornets mounting a mini run. Chance to cut this one under 18. 18 right now. Could cut it to 16 or 15 with a 3. London's going to get it at half court. Looking inside the Fields, looking in the corner, but had it knocked away. Greene County with it now. Greene County, now London knocks it away. Will she get a shot off? She does. In and out. London shot that one sideways off 1 foot. It went into the basket and came out. It looked like one of those at the fair in a peach basket.
No doubt. Smart play.
All righty, through 3. The Lady Hornets trailing 51-33. Let's take a quick 30. We'll turn for the fourth quarter. You're on your home for the Lady Hornets and the KY Sports Guys. 991, the Hoss.
Hey, Stock Tony, what do you think of when you think of the Lighthouse Restaurant? Coach, I think it's great food, great service, great atmosphere, and of course, family. Country ham, catfish, chicken. Stock Tony, you read my mind. Coach, I think you're thinking what I'm thinking. Family style at the Lighthouse? Magical. I'll drive. The Lighthouse Restaurant in the heart of Sufferwell. Thursdays 10 to 8, Friday and Saturdays 10 to 8:30. 99.1 Sports.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Stockton along with Coach Jay Hurt. Third quarter in the books here, and I'm apologize. Do we have stats?
No, but we'll get there eventually. 51-33, that's your stat right now. Cut it from about 27 down to 18. Good run there by the Lady Hornets.
A lot of that was Braylon Davis 3, but again, you mentioned just making winning plays, and right now the Lady Hornets are making winning plays in that third quarter. Greene County has the ball. Judd drives it in. Going to be saved in to London on an errant pass. London out ahead. Lefty up, no good. Fields battling for the rebound. Ties it up, and it's going to go back to Lady Hornets. Coach.
Do have some stats real quick if I can get them to you. Let's do Lady Hornets. Braylon Davis, 21 through 3 quarters. Mercer Fields with 9. Cassie London with 3. That's your update.
Thank you very much. It's Hannah Grace Bly. Looks to inbound. Gets it to Davis. Davis pump fake. Gets it to London for 3. In and out again. Greene County with the rebound. Jackson. Block. Shot up. No good from Greene County, but the rebound comes to Lady Dragons. Back up top for the 3. High rebound coming to Hudgens. She's not going to miss that one on that 2-footer, and she goes up and makes it. Extend this back to 20. Ball in the right corner now. Fly, skip pass ahead, stolen across by McCubbins. McCubbins gets 2. Shot up, excuse me, by Judd, no good. Rebound comes to the Lady Dragons. Corner, 3. No good. There's Anna Grace Bly with the board. Gets it to London at 6:50 to go here. She'll bring it up. Looks on inside, knocked away. She'll stay with the Lady Hornets, and Macy Welch will make her return for the Lady Hornets to replace Anna Grace Bly. Greene County will send Caitlin Milby back into the game. She'll replace Maddie Corbin. Davis going to bring this one in. Up top to Harper now, right corner Davis. Skip past Fields. Fields. Harper almost taken away, but Harper retains it. Now it'll step through. Good. J.C. Harper, that aggressiveness we've seen be her calling card this year.
And the key is she went in there to make it, not to get fouled. If she got the foul, that's a bonus.
Greene County up ahead. Shot up, no good. Battle for the board. They're going to get Braylon Davis for over the back. I thought it was close.
Foul number 24, Braylon Davis, her second.
That's her second. It's team's 4. Both teams with 4 here. Lady Dragons will inbound this one here. In and scoop up and good from Milby.
Basket number 32.
London now has it across the timeline. It's Davis, right wing. Fields now. 3 up. Rattles out. 3 bounces on the rim. We'll get that now. Technical foul on Coach Coffey. I think she was arguing that same play that I was with Braylon over the back.
Yeah,
I thought it was one of those that both players were going for the ball.
Had it went in, it would have been an interesting call. I think we'd have got the 3, right?
I think he was blowing it as the ball was in the air.
Doesn't matter now.
Jackson's going to go to the line here and hits first. Sends this lead to 21. Second one up and good as well. Now we saw, Coach, Saturday the bench warning given quite a
No bench
times.
warning
No
today.
bench warning
No,
tonight.
straight to the tee. Interesting, too, as they were shooting that, Coach Blades talking to the official, and he's like, look, that's my niece. It was still a foul. He's all right with it.
Straight to the tee, by the way, describes my golf game. Oh, there's a charge, and we're going to get a call.
Macy Welsh again. I'm telling you, she takes charges like crazy.
That's on Hudgens. That's her third. That's Macy's second charge of the night, second charge taken of the night.
I'd like to know between her and Sawyer Edmonds, who has the most.
An interesting stat. Welsh has now volleyball line. Gets it to London. London right wing to Davis. Davis skip pass across to London. Corner to Harper. Back to London now. Now inside on the high post to Welsh. 3 up from Davis on the pass. No good. There's Harper on the board. She's fouled and puts it in. She's going to go to the line for 1. J.C. Harper right there in the spot when Braylon finally missed one.
What you've seen in the last couple possessions is how J.C. Harper scores in bunches. Attack the rim, couple of putbacks, couple of hustle plays. That's her game.
Ball out on the miss. Greene County has it. Gets it inside. Nice pass across court to Judd. Judd puts it in. London has it for the Lady Hornets against this 2-3 zone. Looking it over, looking on the high post. Welsh is going to come up there. Right wing, Harper back to London. Now left wing. Ball reverses to Davis. Davis London. Ball reverses now right to Harper. Now on the high post to Welsh. Welsh up with it. No good, but she's going to go line for two. And I think the officials, one was probably gearing up for a charge. The other one underneath called the block first.
Yeah.
I think he beat him to it.
We'll take it.
Welsh going line for two. Shot up and good. We're going to get Maddie Corbin in the line, into the game. Macy did the rarity in the first half, missed a free throw. That's something we don't see from her very often. Made that one. Second one up and goes in. Back to 20 here. Lady Dragons beat the pressure. Shot up and no good for Corbin. Corbin drove in, had it taken away, I believe, by Harper. And Welsh with it. Gets it to London. London. Harper, high post, and tries to drop it off. It's kicked. It's going to stay with the Lady Hornets. 4:44 to go in the fourth. 59-39. Lady Hornets trail. Ball comes into the corner. Now up top, swings it around. London, three. Rattles out. Lady Dragons with it. Out ahead is Corbin. She takes it all the way in. No good, but they're going to get Braylon Davis on the block. She's trying to draw that charge, Coach, was a little late getting there.
Good effort. I don't mind the call, but I certainly don't mind the effort. Good attempt there. You might as well. What else are you going to do?
Yeah, you got to try something. And she was there, going to force Corbin to make these two. Makes the first. Lady Dragons shooting well from the free throw line tonight. Second one up and good as well. Lady Hornets. Ball across. London on the high post. Gets it to the high post to Harper, and she's going to be fouled. Foul's going to go against McCubbins. That's her fourth. The team's eighth. J.C. Harper going to the line for 1-1. Gracie Thompson enters for Green County. Harper, first one in the air and good. Harper has enough dribbles. Second one up and rolls out. Jackson has it for the Lady Dragons. Gets it across into the corner to Thompson. Thompson has it taken away on the pass by Harper. Harper taking it all the way to the basket. A little Euro step. Can't make it, but nice move. There's London with the rebound. Give Marissa Fields also some credit for keeping that one alive. Cassidy London with the putback. Corbin has it for the Lady Dragons. Up ahead now to Milby. In the corner to Thompson. And back up top to Jackson. Lady Hornets looking to trap here. And ball to Corbin. Jackson. Milby. Lady Dragons, to their credit, doing a good job keeping the ball moving. Judd has in the left corner now, back up top to Jackson.
Frustrating right now because you're just chasing people around. They get it out of the trap, and you got a mile to go to the next kid.
Ball now taken to the basket. Baseline shot, no good, but there's Caitlin Milby to put it back. Marissa Fields has it on the other end for the Lady Hornets. Gets it up to Davis for the three. A little long, and Thompson with the board. Pushes ahead to Corbin. Now back to Thompson. We're going to see the old keep away play again here.
It's a dandy when you can draw it up. It's like victory formation.
And again, to their credit, spacing the floor well, moving without the ball well, and not holding the ball very long before they get it out of their hands. Now Corbin drives baseline, no good. She's going to be there for her own board.
Well, that saved her from Coach right there.
As Thompson has it now for the Lady Dragons. They're going to start this cycle all over again as we near the 2:35 mark. Drive and shot up, no good by Jackson, but she runs down her own board at 2:25. Lady Dragons moving this ball really well as the Lady Hornets come out, and finally J.C. Harper commits the foul. That'll be her third, team's sixth. And on the side out, I believe, they're going to get the 1-1 on the seventh foul. And the Lady Hornets will have wholesale substitutions. Number 3, AJ Glass, number 22. Monica Reed, number 5. Lexi Bowles, number 32. McKinley Crane, and number 10, Carly Howard. 5 fresh Lady Hornets on the floor, 2:20 to go. Shot up and rolls in, and that'll give the Lady Dragons a chance to substitute as well. They're going to send in 12, Summer Scott, number 31. Macy Russell, number 24. Katie Church.
Number 12, Summer Scott. And number 24, Katie Church.
Maddie Corbin with her second free throw. It's up and spins out. Battle for the board underneath. It's going to go to the...
Number 3, Emma Renfro.
Going to take it to the jump ball because the official could not tell who went off of. So on the alternate possession, Greene County will keep it. Kate Judd also in the game for the Lady Dragons. Scott gets into Judd. Shot up, no good. Battle for the board underneath. Going to go off of the Lady Hornets. Lady Dragons will retain possession. Ball comes in, and 3 in the air, no good. And McKinley Crane with the board. Gets outlet to Glass. Now, Glass handling the ball for the Lady Hornets. Gets in the corner to Howard. Howard loses it out of bounds. It'll go back to the Lady Dragons. Summer Scott will get it across. Lady Hornets in the 2-3 zone. Bowles out front, trying to get a little bit of pressure and gets a steal, but tries to step through. Give Summer Scott some credit there for being in front of her on the defense. It's going to be a turnover on the walk by Lexi Bowles. But she gets herself in the scorebook with a steal.
I know you can't do the subjective officiating thing, but, you know, let that one go. That was going to be a breakaway. Maybe a dunk.
Ball now for the Lady Dragons. This is Macy Russell. Up top to Judd. Judd shoots it. No good. There's Bowles with the rebound. Stealing the board for Bowles. Glass. Pulls up. Tries to get it across the Bowles. Left wing. She does. Now Bowles trying to get it to Glass. She throws it away. Renfro into the game, and she's on the run and makes it for the Lady Dragons. Emma Renfro.
Did you see Carly Howard come out of nowhere to defend that? That's good speed.
I hear the speed's great. I'm wanting to get her on the track team this year.
You should.
Ball to Carly Howard, the aforementioned Howard on the right wing. Now on the high post to Reed. On the left side to Bowles. Now up top to Glass. Has a little trouble handling the pass, and we're going to get a jump ball as Summer Scott ties her up. We're also going to see now Lindsey Bandy, number 20, Cameron Reese, number 33, into the game for Crane and Reed. 56 seconds to go here, Lady Hornets. With the ball, Glass. It's Bowles. Bowles pulls up, no good. Battles for the rebound underneath, and it's going to go to Lady Dragons. Actually, they're going to get Glass with the foul there. It's her first. Team's 8th. It's going to send number 3, Emma Renfro, to the line. Lefty saw her get out ahead for steal, make a basket. Last possession. Now we're going to see her.
I'm about 3/4 away from you. I was thinking about us being packed in like the Culhanes here.
Shot up and no good. Battle for the board. Bowles runs it down. That's her second board for the night. Gets it to Glass.
Perhaps a hee-haw skit cast off on us.
There we go. Glass takes it with a little scoop, no good. But Bandy there with the rebound, no good. Glass with the rebound, goes up with it. She's going to be fouled. The foul's going to go against Macy Russell. We did a hee-haw skit, Coach, a few years ago, if you remember.
We did. It was a hit.
They said hit, huh? Okay, I get you.
First free throw, no good, by the way. Yes, yes. Yeah, we did it all with the whole bit.
Second up and good. Yeah, we did. It was well written, and we didn't write it, so it was well written, which tells you probably why it was well written. Lady Dragons now shot up and no good. Glass with the rebound. With 15 seconds to go here in this one, AJ Glass gets it across for the Lady Hornets. Guarded up top by Renfro. Renfro's going to get the steal. Gets it ahead to Scott. Scott ahead to Church. Church with the runner. No good. Bandy battling for the board. Now Church takes it away. That's how this one will end.
That was a little Pistol Pete Maravich kind of on the run. That was a
there.
nice dish. My apologies.
No, you're great. 66-43 is the way this one will end. Stay tuned, though. We got much more. The Evanston State Bank post-game show and the Lighthouse Restaurant Player of the Game. Take it back to the station for a 2-minute break. When we return, we'll have all that and more. Lady Hornet Smallin here tonight. 66-43. Take it back for 2 on your home for Lady Hornets and the KY Sports Guys. 99-1, the Hoss.